Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Brooklyn ball club. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Meanwhile, for visiting San Juan, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are... They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Dorsey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Little. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
It's 3rd and 11.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field with his traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carried from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
That is caught, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call it?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's White. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground game with White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. But you look at this defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Throw left side complete. That's Hoover. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
McPherson's kick is good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
On on second down now. It's Little. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
31 yards on the punt there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First down, here's White. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Well, the numbers for White a week ago,
pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And down by a field goal, they'll take over with excellent field position following the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. But you look at this defense.
They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now a throw here to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And on now is the punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talking about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Dorsey. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
They go with White on the counter. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
And a sad 1st down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked at it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
1st down, Huskies.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd and 2. Open man, it's Palmer. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Touchdown! A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Huskies are able to add on to that lead.
As far as tight ends go, if you get 3 or 4 touchdowns in a season,
That's usually counted as a pretty good year.
And CD, he just hit double digits. That's 10 touchdowns for him now.
Yeah, and that's something you really have to applaud. That's elite level production.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They go play action here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Got him in. It's Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a third down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll look to throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him the first down. Up the middle they go. Little. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 1. He finds his man, complete. That's Little. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
He'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Little, and he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll kick things off with one of the...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he won't get... They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He finds his man complete. It's Hoover. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw again. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
On second down, it's Little. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Little. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
San Juan's offense ready to get started again.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here. A little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Up the middle they go. It's Little. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move.
Down the numbers. There he goes. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Little. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
2nd down and 4.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With his
his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bulls are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are even at 10 apiece. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Hoover. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now a handoff up the middle. Little. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
2nd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Huskies.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll look to throw again.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He completes it right side to right. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This to break our 4th quarter tie.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Little.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed him down on that run,
can't get away, and he's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? but let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 46-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the deep blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll set up a throw.
That's complete to Palmer.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the San Juan first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
That's good for Brooklyn. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
114 yards rushing for him as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down to
tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he finds Escobar, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll set up to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bulls are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Finds White. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. And a dump off to White. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it, that's done.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bates. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
At the 46-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. That's taken in by Palmer. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. That's again complete to Palmer. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He finds his man, complete. That's Hoover. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They run straight ahead here with White. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
A 33-yard attempt.
Here's 2nd down. Opting to run again here with White. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He's back to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now that brings up 4th down to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for Brooklyn, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for San Juan, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.